Hello and welcome to my channel. You Are the One, where we talk all things law of assumption. And today I wanted to share with you a really simple but amazing success story that I experienced recently, which ties into why I'm recording this video from my living room. And I think it's going to highlight just how simple law of assumption really is when you put it into practice. My name is Hedley Derenzie. I'm a qualified life coach, I'm an author, and I'm super passionate about the amazing teachings of the law of assumption as originally taught by the great American mystic Neville Goddard. It is the stories that we tell that create our reality. So if there's something in your reality that you don't like or you want to change, then it's a good idea to know how to change the story. And if you'd like to create the most amazing reality, which I'm assuming you do, it helps to know how to tell the most amazing stories, and that's where these teachings can really help. And that's why I am here. I want to help you to tell the most amazing stories you can possibly conjure up for yourself. It all starts in your imagination. If you would like support with this, I am available for coaching. I have personal coaching, online coaching, and I also have a free 21-day Set Yourself Up with the Ultimate Self-Concept course, which is the ultimate story that you want to be telling and the foundation for everything else in your life. That is available right now. And I'm on Instagram. You'll find all of those details in the box below this video or at my website, youaretheone.com.au. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, today I wanted to share with you a really simple but amazing success story that I experienced just recently, over this weekend, in fact. And it really highlights how powerful these teachings are, especially when you don't have resistance coming up against the new story, and I'll explain that as well. But as many of you know, I recently manifested my dream home, which I'm sitting in the living room of now, and I have a beautiful garden that overlooks the trees and then the ocean, and then I have like a bedroom that overlooks the ocean as well. Like, it's amazing, and I'm not far from the beach, so I can take my beautiful dog to the beach. It's really like my dream home. And I used the law of assumption in order to manifest this amazing new home. So I will actually link the video on how I did that using the law of assumption. So I moved into my dream home 3 months ago, but I didn't have any furniture because I was living overseas for a couple of years, and then I was living in a furnished place. I was renting a furnished place for a couple of years as well. And so I just didn't have any furniture. I sold it when I moved out of my last place. I moved in here with very minimal furniture, like a few boxes basically, and my clothes and all of that stuff. So I really didn't have anything. I had to start from scratch again. So I went shopping in April and I ordered like lounge, TV, like everything basically, starting from scratch. So basically my living room for the last 3 months has been completely empty. And then I manifested a beautiful dining table, which this is now all resting on at the moment, so I can't show you. But that was courtesy of my beautiful friend Annie, who said, oh, I've got a dining table in my garage that you can have. That was a mistake from the delivery company and whatever. So I had a dining table, and I'd ordered chairs and a couch and, you know, a whole bunch of other things. From the moment I ordered the items, I was told that there were a lot of delays. And this is a story that is very common at the moment, where the supply chains are delayed, things are coming from China, or there's like short-staffed or whatever. There's a very common story running that if you order something, it's going to take a really long time, or there are going to be delays. As I was getting these emails and these text messages saying that my order was going to be delayed until July, and then it was being delayed until August, I completely forgot about the whole law of assumption. Even though I'm recording these videos, I'm coaching, I'm reading this stuff every day, I had become accepting, begrudgingly, that my living room was going to be empty until July or August, and I wasn't going to be able to have my housewarming until after I got all my furniture. So we were looking at September possibly. And I just fell into this story of believing what my reality was telling me, which was that my furniture was going to be delayed and it wasn't going to come for many months. So this is the story that I've been telling everyone. Oh, I bought it in April, but it's not going to be here until July. So I was very much allowing my reality to dictate the story that I was telling myself and everybody else, not realizing, not even thinking to apply the law of assumption. I'm a bit embarrassed to even admit that. It just didn't occur to me. I just accepted what reality was telling me. And then out of the blue last week, it hit me. Oh my God, I'm letting my reality govern what I'm doing in consciousness. As soon as I became aware that I was allowing reality to dictate what was going on in my imagination, I instantly changed the story. So the furniture is not outside of me. All of these are just characters in my movie showing up according to the script that I'm writing. So I immediately changed the story to my furniture's here. My living room is full and my furniture is here. So I changed the assumption and then I matched it with a vision of seeing my furniture in my living room and seeing my living room full and warm and cozy with all of my items, because before it was feeling very cold and empty. So I changed the assumption, created a vision that matched that assumption, and then within 48 hours, I received a text message from the furniture company saying that my furniture would be arriving on Saturday and for me to let them know what time would suit. It also happened that my friend was staying with me, Annie, she was staying with me this weekend. So not only did my furniture arrive on the Saturday, but it required 2 people to organize it and put it together, like put the TV up and put the lounge. I have a cover on it at the moment, unfortunately, because I have to protect it from my beautiful little puppy who loves to chew everything, another assumption that I'm working on changing. But my furniture arrived within 5 days of me changing the story and the assumption and the vision that I was holding. So I was letting the reality of my living room inform my imagination, and then I was just getting more of the same. Within 48 hours of me changing the assumption and the vision, all my furniture came at once. It was in the house within 20 minutes. My friend was here, so she helped me put it all together. Within a few hours, my living room was as I saw it in my vision. I didn't envision the covers on the couch because that came later. So it was that simple. Now, because I didn't have a resistance to furniture arriving, the turnaround was fast. It was so fast. I had been waiting months for this furniture and it was going to be way out in August or September, they were talking. As soon as I changed the assumption, I got a text message within 48 hours. The furniture arrived within less than a week. I'd say it was about 5 days from changing the assumption, both at the same time. It was all put together in a matter of hours and bang, done. I now have a beautiful living room full of furniture that was supposed to arrive in another few months. Now, that is a really simple example of how the law of assumption works and how quickly things can change. Things can happen really fast when there's no story that's running in contrast to the vision. If I had a negative story about furniture arriving, I would probably have to do some revising around that, or it might have taken a bit longer. But because I didn't have any previous history with furniture arriving or any negative story that's running in like opposition to that new story, the pace at which my reality showed up was super fast. There was such a fast turnaround. It happened so quickly. This is how the law of assumption works. Apply the law of assumption to these simple things in life. This is not always about manifesting your specific person or great wads of wealth or, your dream home. This can be used towards the little things, like just the regular every day-to-day things. What are the assumptions that you're holding about, how long it takes to get your coffee in the morning, or the traffic, or dropping your kids off at school and the car line? Or we hold assumptions about literally everything in our reality, and it's the day-to-day things, those mundane things that we don't really give too much thought to. And we don't think that the law of assumption applies. And it was like me, I stayed with that old story for months thinking that that's the way things were and that, everything's just delayed these days. As soon as I remembered what I was doing, and as soon as I changed the assumption, and as soon as I created the vision that I already had my furniture and my living room was full, bang, in it came. My reality just turned itself around. Suddenly my furniture's ready, the delivery people are available, and bang, my friend happens to be staying here, and bang, here is my furniture. It's all in. Like, it's unbelievable. So I just wanted to share that little story with you as a little bit of a reminder that the law of assumption applies to the mundane, boring things that we may not give too much thought to. And often we don't have a resisting story that is running in opposition to that. So things can actually happen really fast, as they did in this example. So I wanted to share that with you. I hope it inspires you. Like, what are the assumptions you're holding about just general everyday stuff? And are they serving you? Are they getting you what you want? And if not, change them and just see yourself already having what it is that you would want otherwise. Super simple, super, super simple. Please remember, as always, you are the amazing creators of your reality, like literally. You are the superstar of your show. You are the producer, the writer, the director, and the actor in your movie. What you assume to be true will be so, literally. So assume the best for you and assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing life. And this is my wish, my vision, and my prayer for you. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, and comment. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would really love to have you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.